Forgiveness can be such a sensitive subject. We've often had deep pain caused by others and ourselves, and our instinctive response might be to shut down, find revenge, or numb ourselves with substances, shopping, and content. Here's the big question: why forgive? There are 7 steps that I rely on with my clients to support them in forgiving, and I'm delighted to share them with you. If you've already been with me each week, you know we've already covered the first 6 steps, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel to catch up on those. And today we're covering the last step, step 7.
And number 7 is if you feel so emotional that forgiveness feels impossible, choose anger over despair. Anger is much more useful in this situation than despair. As soon as you have enough distance from the situation to wonder, what do I do with this intense emotion that I'm carrying around? Remember that anger can be more easily transformed into action and determination than hurt and sadness can. So find the part of you that is angry about whatever happened. I know that despair is common, right? Especially if we've been really hurt. But if we can allow ourselves, if we had to choose, like if we're like, I'm too emotional, right? This is like too emotional to forgive. I can't get there yet, Briana. Not going to do that. Then it's like, okay, if you're too emotional for that, let's see if we can feel angry rather than feeling like sad and despondent about it. So it's like waking up the adversarial part of you, right? That part of you that's an adversary that insists as soon as you can do that, as soon as you can get to that adversarial part of you, the part of you that is angry, as soon as you get that aspect forward, then you can see that this adversarial part of you insists to yourself and probably others that someone did something very wrong, right? This is like somebody did something very wrong. I am super right about this, right? And also that adversarial part of you probably believes that that something, whatever it was, shouldn't have happened. The thing that happened shouldn't have happened. And it really is not ideal that it happened, and that might be true. And the main problem is that we believe it shouldn't have happened. This is like conflict, just constant conflict with reality. I am conflicting with the fact that something happened. And when we are in confliction, I'm not sure that's a word, but when we're in conflict with reality, we like our adversarial part of us is very much up. And it makes us feel very right about it, right? I am very right. And then perhaps you build your case in the shower or while driving or while talking with friends about how right you were and how wrong they were, and how right you were and how wrong they were. And the thing is, when we're stuck in being right, we block forward movement in our lives. When we are like, I'm right, this shouldn't have happened, it's like we cannot move forward. We diminish our own perspective. We keep ourselves from seeing the big picture of what will get us most efficiently to the life of happiness and fulfillment that we actually want. If this is about something that someone did to you, in a way, they're still really like sticking it to you as long as you're in this mindset. As long as you continue to sideline your life and your happiness for this mental argument, they're still hurting you. As long as you replay these conversations and events, you're opening your own wounds. And it's like you're being in the river of life, and it's flowing and it continues to flow, but you're stuck on the rock called that wasn't supposed to happen. This wasn't supposed to happen. This wasn't supposed to happen. And you're just stuck, though you could just let go and go with the river of life. You could just with the river of life. But instead, it's like, I'm just focused on this rock and me. And the river's flowing by, and you're like, nope, this shouldn't have happened. But it did happen. It did happen. And if it did happen, then holding on to that this wasn't supposed to happen is a like really useless fight. And the silly part is that you're not even really stuck in the fight. It's like a whole one-sided thing that's happening only inside of you, where it's only you that continues to be punished. It's only you that is suffering from this one-sided fight that you're holding on to on the rock in the river. It's you who pretends that there's value in carrying on with it, sorting it out, perpetuating a fight that the other party isn't even present for, corrupting your own happiness and your potential, and corrupting the quality of presence you have with others, and investing energy in something that will never give you back anything, will never give you back anything, this fight. And so to be able to see if the best you can do is muster anger and the desire to hurt, right? It's like the best I can do is to get angry. Okay, great. Well, then the best way you can stick it to the other person would be to not let them have any more of your soul than you've already given. That's like the best, most perfect revenge possible. You get no more of my energy, right? Instead, pull all of your energy back into you, divesting completely from the scenario. I am divested from this argument. I am divested from this relationship. You get no more of me. I now get all of me. I now get all of me because I am no longer holding on to this rock. I am forgiving completely so that they don't get the tiniest bit of your consciousness anymore, not even the tiniest bit. Eventually, the need to withdraw your energy will be replaced with more neutrality. And it won't be so much work to be consciously divesting your energy. And so when you consciously divest it, it takes a little energy, but eventually it gets neutral. But that happens over time. And there's not really a lot you can do in that time if there's just a need to just be like, I'm pulling it back. This energy is mine. I am mine. I get all of me. Yes, I love that. Yes, I want my energy back. And how much do you want your energy back? Right? It's like a choice that you have to make. And it takes discipline. It really, I told you, I know that you're strong and brave, or you wouldn't be here, because forgiving is a strong and brave thing. It is a strong and brave thing to forgive because it requires our discipline to like not continue to be in the like one-sided fight in the prison, holding on to the rock, right? And it takes bravery to even be looking at it and to see like, okay, how can I have compassion for me? How can I have compassion for you? How can I do that? It's a very, very brave way of walking through life.